and we're all part of that. So, let's talk about the decks that you guys have brought. We're going to look at Envy's. Oh my god!
All right, Envy.
What am I looking at?
Highlander time. I think we have 2 pages for this. Envy, talk to us. Is this akin to pot washer?
No, it's basically I went to the deck builder and I clicked autofill, and then I fixed all the cards that were bad, and that's what I got.
Perfect.
Every single card here is absolutely valuable. Let's scroll to the next page. I want to see what's. Oh my goodness.
They're all good in certain situations. Yeah. The great thing about Highlander is that what it means is you only play singletons. You play 40 separate cards. And you don't have to play bad cards.
Oh, there is 40 cards.
I mean, Pot Washer won last time with a Highlander deck. I feel like this could have a good chance. There are enough good cards in Dragoncraft to do this.
Yeah. You can beat every single deck in the game, Envy. Are you competing with this
deck? It's perfectly teched for everything, yeah. It's amazing.
Wow.
Perfect.
I don't know how Failbait's going to win. Show us, Failbait, talk about your deck that you brought today here.
Tell you how I'll win. I'll win with a Highlander deck of my
Oh, hello! Hello. All right, so talk to us. Was this an autofill decision, or did you carefully plan this?
This was carefully planned. As you can see, I have like some of the best cards in the game. Happy Pig.
Perfect.
I think there's a Bellringer Angel in there somewhere. Yep. So I have everything as well. All my favorite cards in one deck. 40 favorite cards.
Let's take a look at the next page. Yeah.
There's a page 2. Oh my goodness.
Ooh, so the curve is a lot lighter than Envy's. Envy, of course, playing Dragoncraft, going a little bit higher on the curve.
What's a curve?
What's a
curve? This is Highlander, son.
It's a plateau.
That's right.
It's a plateau for
exactly.
FailBait. It's just completely even across the way. So, FailBait, lay some smackdown talk for this match against Envy here for us.
Well, classic Highlander, right? There can only be one.
Oh,
perfect.
Yeah.
Bringing us back.
That's right. That's right. Envy.
All
right, Envy. Talk to us. Lay some smackdown for FailBait.
One of us is going to win, so 50% chance it's going to be me. Take that.
That's some hardcore stuff. I don't know if that's okay or appropriate.
My math is not good enough to understand if that is
what
entirely
is 50%? I don't know.
Statement.
Yeah.
There's also the third individual that is the viewers and us.
That's true. Do we get to win? I think we can win.
I think we can win.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Let's get ready for the match. We'll see which Highlander is the one to rule them all.
That's right. That's crazy. That brings me all the way back to my childhood watching the Highlander stuff and just, there can only be one.
I think you have to, go across the connection between the brain and the body, right?
Yeah, it's pretty rough. It's pretty rough to end your opponent in that world, but in this world, you just have to beat them with your Shadowverse deck, and we are the secret society that gets to watch them and make sure that they stay safe.
Yeah. And then they have to raise their arms and they get shocked by lightning.
Yeah.
That's how it worked, right?
Yeah, that's exactly how it worked. I don't think they had to raise their arms, but I'm pretty sure getting electrocuted by someone's energy...
Does it raise your arms?
I don't... It probably does more than that.
Yeah. I've never been electrocuted.
Yeah. Yeah, please never.
Yeah, I don't really want to be electrocuted.
I'm pretty sure that you cannot control your body at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be interesting to see who takes the victory here. We've seen Shadowcraft Highlander, now Dragoncraft,
and Runecraft. Yeah, we're getting the whole mix. I like it.
Going around and wow, the Phoenix Rider. That's good. Pure Hearted Singer's great.
That's a great card to start with in a Highlander deck.
Yeah.
FailBait might not have mulligan.
Mulligan, but
all right, he
did not.
Yeah. So that's another giveaway.
Oh.
I like this one. This one's the easy giveaway.
Yeah, this one's easy. So make sure you guys enter the giveaway, follow IS Senpai's directions in chat, and you could be the winner of a card pack.
That's right.
Could be.
I like this. Remember, guys, we have 50 of these to give away, and at the end, they've told us that we're just going to give them away to random people. So stay for the whole thing. Have your chance to get a pack today.
Lots of card packs.
Lots of card packs.
My boss works us to the bone.
Yeah, mine too. Mine too, Lariel.
Yeah. And I feel like at a certain point, if FailBait does not draw something like a mutagenic bolt, the board might be a little too overwhelming.
Man, Envy just got the Sybil, got the Sahak wheel, has the
pretty good.
I mean, if this streak of opportunity continues and we see something like a Tilty, I would just
Yeah, calm down, okay?
Yeah,
can't have it all.
It's gonna happen. All right, a bunch of stuff. Now remember, FailBait actually has a pretty good curve going.
Envy's got all the right cards though. She's got a Rahab for defense. She's got the Sybil, like you said. She's got Sakwil, but Sakwil doesn't pull into anything great yet.
Did you like it?
And area it for some sweet, sweet
Is that
combos.
a Dragon Tamer?
It is.
Is that right? Okay. Nice. Rahab, always a good kind of stopper. I think Rahab is at a good play point value. I think that's the most important thing. It's that 4 play points is a period of time where Dragoncraft is at a slightly awkward spot, especially for setting up the turn 5, like you like to talk about a ton.
Well, I think Rahab will actually see a lot more value, especially once the rotations start hitting in. Like, it's a high-value card that hasn't seen a lot of play lately, mostly because of Dragon Summoner. If Dragon Summoner wasn't a great early drop for Dragoncraft, which they don't really have a lot right now, then you probably see a lot more Rahab. But because you need that to search out your ramp, like Ayala or Sybil, you don't see Rahab so much anymore.
Rahab. All right, Lariel, show us the magic.
My wings are killing me.
Yeah. Ooh. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Pretty good. Doesn't have to lose a follower to do this.
And Evelicia, kind of a very aggressive start. And
this
with the mutagenic
neutral
bolt,
aggro.
With the mutagenic bolt and the board state right now, it's looking pretty good. I think that the big question marks are whether Professor of Taboos is really going to be that effective, especially without a ton of maybe dirt.
Yes. Yes, it's going to be amazingly effective, even if it just hits once, because against these big Dragoncraft followers, all you really need to do is keep tempo, and that's a really good card to keep tempo.
Oh, man. Some decisions here. You can do Beowulf and evolve Ayala. Has the best options.
She does have good options, and what's funny is she has like all the ramps she needs, right?
Yeah.
She's got that stuff, but it's that Dragoncraft thing, right? Where you just don't have
you want to play
everything. You don't have it all at the same time. Highlander makes it a little bit worse.
You know what it is? Have you ever... So when I was a kid, I was pretty dumb. I'm still pretty dumb, actually. But I was one of those kids who would, like, race my friends and stuff like that. But, like, I wouldn't really tell them or let them know what was going on. So I just looked like an idiot at the end of the race. I would get to the finish of the race that I deemed, right, because I wanted to win.
Yeah.
Nobody would follow me, and I'd be like... At the end of the race, looking around, and there's nobody there. That's what it feels like to play Dragoncraft. You ramp up to 10 play points, you're like, I won! And you look around, it's like...
That's a really sad story.
Really awkward, right?
That's a really sad story.
That's what Dragoncraft has to deal with all the time. Like, now I'm at 10 play points, and everybody's like, that's great, buddy.
That's great.
Just
you won that
by
race.
yourself on the corner.
No. We're learning a lot about Rainy today.
Yeah.
This is story time. We learned a little bit about me at the beginning of this broadcast, and now we're learning a little bit more about Rainy. It's a good day. It's a good day. So let's get back to Failbait. Failbait has a few options here. Can continue on the aggressive plan and go Evolution to face. Could save those for later turns. Is looking to go up the curve just like any Highlander deck, all the way up to Zeus and Grimnir. But might want to end this game faster because of the nature of Envybaer's deck here.
I definitely think you don't want to be... Now, there's no way he could really know this, but, I mean, it's pretty chunky cards, right? Ouroboros is going to be very difficult, and especially if you use your Mutagenic Bolt before, that's going to be
Did
a
you just
very
call Dragoncraft followers fat?
Yeah.
Chunky?
Chunky?
That's rude, man.
What?
That's rude, man. What'd they do to you?
Chocolate chip cookies, good? Yes or no?
Great.
Chunky chocolate chip cookies, good? Yes or no?
The best.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, all right, fair.
That's what I'm saying.
Fair. That's fair. Chunky is good in this case.
Yeah.
All right, perfect.
Yeah. All right, give him the Sybil. You are at 9 defense.
You've got to go there. Yeah.
Give him the Sybil.
You've got to get closer to Muhammad to try to take control of this board again.
Oh man, that's a good draw.
What is Shadowverse gonna look like when Bahamut is not the thing that you can do to catch back up?
Slightly less dragons.
Slightly less dragons, slightly.
Yeah, slightly. Slightly.
Not just because Bahamut is a dragon, but because Dragoncraft
uses Bahamut quite.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been such a divisive card. You know, it's really dictated the pace of the game for a very long time.
It has.
Shadowverse.
Like, once you get to 10, this is the option you have to be looking forward to, but not so much in the future here. Failbait taking a pretty hard stand this game. I think the aggressive line in a Highlander matchup is pretty nice because then you can just fall back on whatever unique thing that you need to.
Yeah, and it could just happen to be the thing that is perfect for the Stinger and gain so much advantage off of that you close the thing out. So, it's tough. Here comes Beowulf.
The power of
Right, deciding not to go with the Sybil this turn.
Yeah, that means there's no Sybil Evolve available. So it's going to be very tough to put that down. But this does enter the territory of Ouroboros, right?
Wind Blast. Is that a Wind Blast?
I believe that
What is
is
that doing over
indeed
there?
a Wind Blast. You have one spell to boost it, right? Oh, you have two. I think that's a Nova Flare as well.
Mm-hmm. Oh, by the way, in case you guys
Watch
didn't
these
know,
illusions.
Nova Flare hits your own
Thou shalt
followers. I learned this
decide.
the hard way on stream just last week, where I had a game I was winning. I was streaming with Aya Senpai, and I played a Nova Flare, wiped out my entire
Yeah.
board, and just destroyed
Have
any
you
chance I had to win.
not learned anything about the
I
eclipse?
feel
Everybody
no
looks
pain.
into the sun.
That's true.
Yeah.
You just got to do it one time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It burns everybody's eyes.
Yeah.
There's no way to avoid it. It's just a natural thing that people want to do.
Yeah.
So even your followers, you can't, no matter how much you tell them, like, don't look directly into the eclipse. Don't do it. All your followers are like, oh, look at that.
Yeah. Now,
Stare
don't listen to me
directly.
when I say this, okay? And don't
Uh-huh.
try this at home. But
Yeah.
I have looked into the eclipse many, many times,
Oh my
okay? And I'm
gosh.
still not blind.
Yeah, that's why you're only the second best in North America.
Wow! What? This was supposed to be a friendly day.
It is a
of
friendly day.
casting Shadowverse.
I'm having a great time.
I might have to have my own revenge story.
All right. So remember, milled cards, 0 mulligans, Evo orbs remaining at the end of the game, a spell damage finishing move, 5 follower board clear, which well couldn't happen because there's still that telescope there.
Right.
Over 10 damage in one
Lowest
shot.
water.
That could be a thing that Dragon Trap does.
That could be. Bahamut being a 9/9 now, though, kind of makes it a
Yeah.
little bit harder with
tougher.
evolution orbs.
I just.
Maybe we'll let Ariette slide of like 10.
Yeah, I mean, if you do more than 10 damage in a turn, that's a qualifier.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. Okay, this is gonna be tough. The mutagenic bolt, like the closer you get to this lower health value, that mutagenic bolt is like nail in the
Yeah.
coffin for sure.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. I feel like this turn could be a concentration turn, and followed up with a follower that you potentially draw, which is kind of risky. You do have the Grimnir in hand to evolve over the Sybil. You could mutagenic bolt this turn, but I don't think it's worth it. But you definitely need to get rid of that Sybil, and here we're going to get value out of the Taboos then. So this is the one time you can use it with the Sigil he has access. Decides to pull the trigger right now.
Will save her.
I think that's a very strong move.
All must come to an
2
end.
followers remaining on board, plus the
Ooh.
zombie.
Use the evolution orb. Didn't need to do that.
Yeah. I wonder, I mean, Zeus is going to be very tough, right, no matter what option. Okay, yep. All right, fail bait. Show us. You know, it's so appropriate. Zeus, Lightning, Highlander, victory.
Uh-huh.
It all makes sense here.
Ooh, that
Drop
was
it.
a decent draw. That allows you to do many things this turn.
Yeah. Okay.
Decides to go with just this for the end game plan. I like it.
You're going to hurt yourself for one. And there's no way to remove it.
Oh, now there is. Wrathdrake freshly drawn. That does it to all followers, if I remember correctly. It's been a long time since I've seen that one.
Yeah, there's no more healing available.
It might just be enemy followers, though.
It might. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. If Envy doesn't play it, then we'll know for sure.
Unbelievable.
What is the best way to possibly win in 2 turns here for Envy?
Ouroboros?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the fastest way.
Probably Ouroboros, because then you still have the 8 damage that could possibly
And you
blow
have the
back.
Ariat,
Yeah.
and you have the 3 damage that it deals.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's actually the fastest way to win in 2 turns here.
Yep. Here it goes. Cross your fingers. How far up is the wind blast? It's definitely
I think
at
it's just at 2, right? Yeah. I think
Okay,
it's just
so
at
you could
2.
get 3 with wind blast. Oh no, actually, concentration wind.
1 turn away from Zeus.
Nova Flare Wind Blast? Yeah, I think Nova Flare Wind Blast will do it, right?
Yeah, that'll return to hand, but then again, yeah, actually that is good enough, leading to the Zeus. And if Envy doesn't recognize this or draw something around that, which is really what she's got to do, she doesn't have any way to defend herself against Zeus right now, or heal, she's going to be out of this one.
Nova Flare Wind Blast is still a thing, right? Still
Mhm.
at 6 play points.
Yep,
Okay, good.
that'll still work.
I thought FailbaitSV used the play points that couldn't do it anymore. I was like, uh-oh, is
No.
that the end of the game?
I think that might be the only option at this point. I guess you could do some, like, Wizard of Savage Grand Summoning thing, but that seems super risky.
Yeah. Yeah, the big thing is if Envybaer figures out a way to survive the Zeus, there might be a world where Envy can pull something off the top to win. It's tough.
Now, if Failbait doesn't see the Nova Flare play, though, he might be in trouble.
Man, just imagine if that Ouroboros turn was like an Israfil turn, right? The healing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh. That free turn was actually huge for Envy.
Now, the wards are going to make it so that Envy cannot area it for victory this turn.
And she needs to put down a ward this turn,
which she does not have.
So I think that's gonna be.
Yeah, I don't see a way to get through all of this. I mean, you can do. I mean, she can clear the board, no problem. It's just not. She cannot end the game this turn.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be that.
Yep.
The ninja is gonna have to go back into the shadows.
Yeah. Return to hiding. I think didn't quite have the early game presence.
That's what it
she
was.
needed.
I feel like if the game was a little bit closer earlier, like they both got to that, like, you know, that 10 to 12 area and then kind of chipped away at each other, I think she would have had a nice little end game plan here. But because she was so far behind, especially in a deck where you don't have all the options that you need, right? Highlander, it's going to be harder to come back.
All right. Yeah. Maybe if that Flame Rat did 2 damage.
Yeah, I don't think any which way, even if she had been able to remove it, even if it, you know, had dealt more damage to Failbait, I think she's just, these wards are too much to get through on a single turn.
Because it's not that far off, right? If the Flame Rat could take down the 0-2 ward, you could blaze it, or, you know, some combination.
So that was an out. So it does 3 damage to every other follower.
Yeah. Uh-oh, and I think Failbait has the victory here.
Yep, he knows that he was crossing his fingers for this turn.
There can only be one!
That's right, and Zeus seems like a very nice card to be the only one. I mean, he is the god of gods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The god of gods.
Of the old gods.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And he channels the power of lightning. So electricity is like the... What is the difference?
Ooh, I like that voice line for Zeus too.
shocked?
I'm shocked.
Everything is appropriate.
Yeah.
Swing into the Wrathdrake. Oh, there it is. Closes out the game. Failbait takes the win. And that means Envy just has to, you know, had all the options but didn't have it in hand.
Didn't have it in time specifically. But I want to get their thoughts on this.